Hey everybody. Just wanted to do another video. I wanted to start a series for both JavaScript and PHP because those are two things that I, number one, enjoy, and number two, think are really good to nail down the core aspects of them. So this will be the first in the series of JavaScript quick tutorials, and then I will also start a PHP series of quick tutorials and also put them in the playlist. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is arrays and objects and sort of the difference between them and how to use them and when to use them, and as well as the benefits of them, or maybe not benefits, but the ways they would be used in something like React and Node, because I know you've seen in the thumbnail React and Node logos, so I wanted to include that a little bit as well. Um, anyway, I won't waste any more time, so let's get into it. And any questions or future requests, leave them in the comments. And I won't have any of this code available yet, but if enough people ask in the comments, I will definitely add to my GitHub. I'll give you guys in the uh, in the in the description. I'll give you my GitHub account. Anyway, all right. So I have here just a basic HTML boilerplate with the title H3. I have here linked with our script tag at the bottom of the right next to the closing body tag. I have our main JavaScript file, which I have in a folder called JS, and it's just called main.js. Main.js here is totally empty. And I have this running on the Atom Live server, which is over here, and I have my console opened up, which you can get to by right-clicking and then going down to inspect and then clicking console. So let's just make sure this works. Console.log hello world, which is pretty standard. Close it off with a semicolon. Save, and then it automatically reloads over here. All right, so we're good. So first we're going to do arrays because I feel like they're a little bit simpler and a little bit more concise on what they are. So actually what arrays are, actually technically arrays are defined as objects, but what it really is a series of data types. It could be strings, booleans, uh, uh, numbers, um, etc. So an array looks like this. So we're going to use the let keyword. So we're going to say colors. Okay, and that's going to equal our array. Arrays are defined as with brackets, square brackets. Okay, later on you'll see how objects are defined. Now, I use single quotes and we'll type red and then go out of those single quotes, comma, separated by a comma, blue, and we'll say white, red, white, and blue. Whoops, forgot my white. Okay, that's an array. Actually, you don't need the let just yet. That's an array, you know. Um, the name of it, this is the array right here. And this is a name that we're giving it to it, but this is an array. Um, a series of strings or numbers or booleans contained inside square brackets. Now, the difference between arrays, here, so this, we're going to declare colors as a variable which contains this array. Here is an object just so we can look at them next to each other. So we'll say let uh, colors object just for so there's no confusion. So we'll say color 1 is a string of red. Okay, comma again. Um, color 2 is a string of blue, and colors3 is a string of white. Okay, so this is an object. So arrays use key value pairs and objects use key value pairs. So an array, here is one value, here's the second, here's the third. And anybody that's familiar with JavaScript knows that JavaScript runs on 0 base. So this is actually 0, 1, 2, not 1, 2, 3. So key value pairs, key value pairs apply to both arrays and objects. So here is 0, right? It's kind of works like that. So 1, now obviously this is not correct. I'm just doing it to show you. So 0 is the key. Red is the value, 1 is the key, blue is the value, 2 is the key, white is the value. Here, color is a name, is the key. Except so here is the key, except with objects we're giving it a name. With arrays, it's a number. It's an automatic assigned number. It's obviously, but you know, it's automatic with arrays. You don't have to do that. But with objects, you assign it a name. But this is the key and then the value separated by a colon. Okay, so let's take a look at what that gives us. So we will console log our just colors array, colors, right? Good. Save all, and unexpected on 5. Oh, sorry, forgot this equals. Sorry about that. Okay, so it gives us 3 values. Notice 0, red, 1, blue, 2, white. This is the key, and this is the value for arrays. It's number based. Objects, so we can do, just so we can look at them side by side. Colors object. Save all. So here you can see we have numbers, automatically assigned numbers for our array. And then we have, for our object, we have a name value, or a name key rather, sorry, a name key and then our value. Okay. So that is one difference between them. They both work with for each. They both work for the map high order array. However, if you wanted, say, for example, to select out a certain area of the array, you would do colors, square brackets, and then the number you wanted. Oops. Let's save as. Save all. So now we get red. Actually, let me comment this out just so there's no confusion. Save all. So we have red. Okay. Let me comment this and uncomment this. So color object. Now, the way that we select out an object, a specific key value pair object, is to use the dot notation. Color objects dot color. We'll just pick the first one. Save all, and then we get red because that's the first one. Same if we do color 2, save all, like that. Okay. So that's, let's see, what else can we do just to show you real quick. Uh, Something real simple. Oh, with objects, you can also do functions. So you can do, say, get color is equal to an arrow function. And when a function, I need a comma there, everything's separated by a comma. Um, when you put a function, this is a function. We could do console.log. Actually, I'm going to do this, which is here is my color, and then we do this for this syntax, and then we do color 3. I think that's what it is. Blue. Okay, so here down we have two. Okay, let me just cancel this out. So this, when a function is inside of an object, it's called a method. Okay, so we need to call it. So we need colors object dot get color with that. To call our function. Color 3 is not defined. Oh, because that's not a variable. All right, whatever. Anyway, so point is, oh, I'm sorry. We need to define it this with the this keyword. Sorry about that. I forgot. Here is my color of undefined still. Whatever. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so that is the difference between arrays. Let's see. For an array, we can add, here's how you would add a number, 45, and then for a Boolean value, you would add true or false. And then we can do console.log colors. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. No, sorry, 4. Jeez, I'll be all right. And then we get our save all. So you could say something like if, this is if statement, if colors 4 equals true, oops, console.log, this is true. See if that works. This is true because colors, the fourth 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is true. Colors 4 equals true. Console.log, this is true. Okay. So we'll delete that. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you before we end here. So we're going to console.log type of, which is a way to find out what something is colors. Whoops, colors, which is our array up here. Okay, we're going to find out what that is, the type of. And it says it's an object because technically an array is also an object, and an object is an object. All right, I think I'm going to end it there. I just wanted to give some notable differences between objects and arrays and work on the syntax a little bit. Okay, great. Listen, if you guys have any questions, leave them below. If you guys are interested in receiving some practice code or anything like that, just leave a comment and I'll be glad to share my GitHub and get you hooked up with that. Thank you.